Louisiana Beer Reviews, Milwaukee's Best Ice bottled version. Well, for about a year or two, they didn't even sell Milwaukee's Best around here from 2010 to around 2011 or 12 because the distributor told me that it just wasn't selling. But they did bring it back. It is sold in the 32-ounce cans, the quart cans, at some gas stations. That's it. It's not really sold in any other configuration around here. It used to be more common. I've never seen Milwaukee's Best Milwaukee's Best in a bottle. Years and years ago in the 90s, I saw regular Milwaukee's Best in a bottle, 12-ounce bottle. So the bottles are unheard of in Louisiana, okay? We get Milwaukee's Best and Milwaukee's Best Light and Milwaukee's Best in the 12-ounce cans, the 16-ounce cans typically, occasionally 24-ounce cans and other things, and then the ice in the 32-ounce quart cans. So this is rare for me. I saw it up there in Wisconsin along the Lake Road south of, between Racine, Wisconsin and Chicago. But it was in Wisconsin. So when I saw it, I instantly bought this quart bottle. So it's nice to have a bottle of it for my collection. I don't know if it's going to taste any different in the bottle than the can, but I'm about to find out. This beer was introduced in 1994. It's going to be hard to get this cap off. It is 5.9. Here it comes. It's 5.9% alcohol. Don't see any smoke. It gets a poor score on Beer Advocate, as you would imagine, although the bros say it's okay. Rate Beer gives it, guess, yeah, you're right, a 0 out of 100 and a 1 out of 100 for the style. So it gets a horrible rating even for the style American Ice Lager. Some people like it apparently though because it is fairly popular, and in 2003 it won a bronze medal at the Great American Beer Festival, and in 2006 it won a bronze medal at the World Beer Cup. So it's won 2 bronze medals, but yet it's one of the worst rated beers on earth. So anyway, kind of a thin to medium white head really, and a clear, quite bubbly, yellow golden appearance, more like golden, but the light's coming through this way. It's yellow golden, a little darker than your regular Milwaukee's Best, and certainly the Milwaukee's Best Ice. Let's check it out. I'm pretty excited. Check it out. My first bottle try. It's sweet, grainy. Your barley malt and your hops and corn. Really more like barley malt, corn, and a little bit of hops. But it does have some a little boldness to it, so it's a nice smelling beer. Let's go with the flavor. Had this in the freezer for over 30 minutes. It's the kind of beer you want it as close to freezing as possible. Sweet, bold, you can taste that corn underneath for sure. It's probably yellow corn grits. That's pretty much what Miller uses. Get on their website, they'll tell you that. They use the certain type of barley and the yellow corn grits. There's a little hop bite at the end of the sip. It's a little hoppier than the regular and the light. Although the light is hoppier than you might imagine. I would think the IBU on this would be around 17. The body is between light and medium. It's not as light as you might expect. It has some body to it, some character. Boy, it's cold. Whew. The finish is mostly dry. It's very refreshing here. Almost 4 in the evening. 4 in the afternoon, I mean. And it's sweet and it's quite drinkable. When I've had it from the can in the past, I found it was a little too chewy, a little too cloying. I mean, you can pick that up now. I'm picking it up, but I think maybe it's not as cloying and sweet because I had it so profoundly cold. Okay, a little bit more would have been ice coming out, but I mean that's the way to go with something like this. You want it just dead cold. No metal, no metallic whatsoever. You do get that occasionally in the can, regardless of what people will scream and holler about. They'll insist that's not possible. Okay. Anyway, oh yeah, this is nice. I remember when I first saw Milwaukee's Best Ice, it was around 1996. And it was a little lower then. It was 5.5, like Ice House. Here's the original can design. Really a cool looking design. It's kind of like a darker blue, like a midnight blue with ice and like superhero letters, comic book letters. So it was cool. The new label is really sweet too, I think. It said Miller Milwaukee's Best Ice. Ice brewed for a crisp, bold taste. 100%. I 100% agree with that. It is a crisp, bold taste. And I'm glad to see it in this brown bottle. It says here ale on the side. It's not an ale, obviously it's a lager. But they want to make sure if it winds up in Texas that it says ale, because they're real persnickety over there about beers above 5% saying beer. And there might be some other states like that, I don't know. So I'm so glad I picked this up in the gas station, and it was not expensive. So the taste is wonderful, the price is wonderful, the carbonation is wonderful. A 0 out of 100 is so comical. Wow, really, this is just one of those super enjoyable beers. And how do you rate a beer low when it's really, really enjoyable and flavorful? And I mean, it would go so well with hot dogs or a fish fry or the salad I'm about to eat. So, you know, you got to go out and try it for yourself. I think you're going to really like it. I will give this an A-. I think it is at the lower end of excellent, but it is excellent. It's typical Miller beer, a Miller product, like so finely made, so well made, like flawlessly executed, okay? And every Milwaukee's Best you're ever going to get anywhere on the planet is going to taste the same. That's a hallmark of Miller. They just do everything more or less perfect. So, les bon temps roulé. This is an excellent, delicious, wonderful beer. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.